I'm Dave Pomeroy, bass player and president of AFM Local 257 here in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm making this video to talk to you about the single song overdub scale. This is the only AFM agreement that pays by the song and allows you to pay into your own pension. We developed it here in Nashville a few years ago and got the AFM to approve it as a national scale. It's for any independent artist you're working with or anyone who might be working under an AFM Limited Pressing Agreement. This can be combined with that. And this is the best way to protect yourself in the new world. So the rates are $100 a song minimum, no maximum. And if you're doing video, $125 a song if you're acting as your own videographer there. And the reason to do this is to protect yourself, to create a digital paper trail for your work. When you're talking to the employer and you're sending this agreement, this is what you do. You go to the AFM 257 website, which is nashvillemusicians.org, and you go to the home page, go to recording, go to scales and agreements, and scroll down, and there's a drop-down menu here, and about halfway down is single song overdub. You've got 3 documents that go with it. One is the overview and guidelines that answer a lot of questions about what if this happens, what if that happens. And then you have the second document is the employer agreement only, and you send that to them. That's the contract between you and the employer. Essentially, it says, if this is all that ever happens and nothing happens, then we're done. But if it reaches 10,000 copies, if it gets picked up by another label, if it gets used in film or television or a commercial, then you are due additional compensation. And this contract is the way to ensure that. And so when you send that to the employer, get them to sign it, scan it, send it back. The third document is the single song overdub agreement that has the worksheet and the time card there, so you can fill in all the information, song titles, just as you would on any other kind of AFM contract. There's 5 steps to this. So number 1, you negotiate the rate. Based on the song, the difficulty, how many parts you're going to play, you come to an agreement with the employer about your rate, as long as it's above that minimum, and however many songs you're going to do, or you can do up to 12 songs in a 6-month period, one at a time under one agreement. Number 2, execute the agreement. You go to the AFM 257 website at nashvillemusicians.org, download the single song overdub agreement, and send it to the employer, have them scan, sign it, and return. This is very important so that your pension contribution will be credited to you individually and that there is a responsible party for the use of your work. Number 3, play the part. Have fun. Make it as good as you can. Send it to the employer, but don't send them an isolated track until you've been paid. Send them your part high up in the mix. 4, get paid. Always good. That's the whole reason for this, to set standards and make sure that you don't get taken advantage of. Step number 5 is file the contract and make the pension payment. When you work with the employer to have them sign the agreement, you have 3 options on the pension. One is for you to pay it as part of the round number that they pay you. And the worksheet shows you how all that fits together. The second option is to have the employer write you a separate check or make a separate payment for the pension. And the third would be if they're using a payroll service, but most independent artists are probably not. So it's really down to whether you want to make the payment or your employer. The world we're living in now calls for this. So we hope this is helpful to you. You're more than welcome to contact us with any questions you've got. Our website is nashvillemusicians.org, and the afm.org website will also have information on this. So I hope this video of the single song overdub scale and what it's used for and how you do it is helpful to you. I want to wish you all the best. Happy playing. I hope this is very beneficial to you. And the AFM is your only option for protecting your intellectual property, and we are proud to represent you. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Have a good one.